I require in life God has given me. I know who I am. I know who God says I am. What He says I am. Where He says I am. I'm walking in power. I'm walking in miracle. I live a life of favor. I know who I am. Do you know who you are? Hello everyone, how are you all doing today? This is exactly how I feel today. And from my title, you know who we are talking about, what we are talking about today. And that is, who are you? Who am I? Most people don't know who they are. People always say their name if they are asked who they are, but that's not actually who you are. Before I go on, let me use this Bible verse, and that's in Ephesians 2 verse 10. Ephesians 2 verse 10 says, "For we are His workmanship, created in Christ Jesus for good works, which God prepared beforehand that we should walk in them." That's Ephesians 2 verse 10. You can go and read it yourself. Most of the time, we let outside things outside, to control us because we don't know who we are. If we know who we are and where we are going, then we are winners. Let me say that again. If we know who we are and where we are going, then we are winners. This body you're seeing, this person you're seeing here, is not who I am. It's not who you are, the person you're seeing. What people see is not who we are, but who we are is inside us. There's this saying that our thoughts control our feelings, and our feelings control our actions, and we control our thoughts. Let me say that again. Our thoughts control our feelings. Our feelings control our actions, and we control our thoughts. Think about that. Sometimes we can be ignorant of who we are because we do not fully understand. People think that who they are or who we are is based on your title, based on your achievement, based on so many things. You think you've arrived and you think that's who you are. That's why somebody will come and ask somebody, do you know who I am? That's the story of this man that people were queuing and he rushed to the in front of the queue to be attended to. And when the attendant said to him, "People are queuing. Why did you rush in front?" He screamed at the person and said, "Do you know who I am?" And the attendant now called somebody else, another senior person. "Oh, please come. There's somebody here who do not know who they are." So when you ask people that kind of question, "Do you know who I am?" think about it. If you're the kind that always full of yourself and you look down on other people by asking, "Do you know who I am?" that means you don't know who you are. So we have to drop that kind of question. It's not necessary. Who you are or who you think you are is up to you. It's for up to you. But who we are, we have to understand down that who we are is inside us. In this country, in UK, the consultant surgeons are referred to as Mr. So when you come to a hospital and you are under Mr. So-so for surgery, that means you are under the consultant. They choose to be called Mr. I've learned a lot in this country. I've lived in UK more than I've lived in Nigeria. And I've learned a lot of good things from them. The fact that they don't, all this title driven that our people are, is not here. You meet a consultant or any senior official, you just call them by their first name. In fact, they introduce themselves to you by their first name. Because that's who, that's just, because that's not who they are. They just introduced just for you to get to know them. So their big qualification and whatever they've got is not important. They may just, after writing their name, they can now write maybe PhD or something like that. But they will not start introducing themselves by saying, oh, I'm Dr. this or that. No, they'll tell you, my name is Ben, my name is this, and that's it. And if you want, when in the course of discussion, you may now, maybe if there's any need, they can now tell you what they do. If you ask such questions or there's need for that to be said. Otherwise, you won't even know who they are until you finish mingling and discussing with them. That's what I've learned here, and it's so good. Who are we? It's not about a qualification. It's not about, people would think, because my children and my child is this, my other child is that, and because they think that, they're all doing so well, or they're doing well themselves, that they have arrived. And you see them with their shoulder up when they're walking because they think that they have arrived. They think that they're more important than every other person. No, you're not. Because when it comes to it, all those people that you're looking down on, they are the ones that will carry you when the day comes. They'll be the one that will carry you and lower you to where you are, to where you belong, which is dust, just inside there. So we are nothing. So if we have that attitude of, do you know who I am, and also looking down on people, please let us stop it. Who we are is inside of us. How many lives are you affecting? What legacy are you leaving behind? For people around you, for people you live with, for people you work with. That's who you are. Not your qualification, not your personality, not your build, how you're built. No. Who you're seeing now, you're seeing me on the screen now. It's not who I am. Who I am is inside. It's when you mingle with me, when you chat with me, when you relate with me, then you actually know who I am. Because who I am will start coming out from inside me. Then you know whether what I'm portraying is the same thing as what is actually coming outside of me. So if we don't pick anything up today, let us pick the fact that who we are is not who we are seeing, is inside of us. If we know who we are and where we are going, we are winners. Take that point. Also, our thoughts control our feelings, and our feelings control our actions, and we control our thoughts. We're in control. So when that kind of word or kind of personality type of things start coming out of you, remind yourself that is not who you are. Who you are is inside. What legacy are you leaving behind? That's more important than who you think you are. I'm going to stop this video here. I'm sure we have picked one or two things up. I just want to do this very short video just for us to start rethinking of who we actually are. Who are you? Who am I? Big question to answer. Thank you so much for listening. Please share this video so that others will also hear what we have discussed today. God bless you, and I'll see you again very soon. Goodbye.